Do you have an old toilet that needs to be replaced? Today I'm going to show you how to install a new one that not only works better, it can help save you money on your water bills. We're going to start by taking some measurements of our old toilet. We're going to take a measurement off our back wall to our closet bolts, and then off our side wall to the side of our bowl. These measurements are important to getting a toilet that's going to fit your space. Usually toilet bowls are elongated for comfort, but if you have a smaller space, you might want to go with a round bowl. Once we have our new toilet, we can start removing our old one. First, we're going to turn off our water and flush our water from the tank. The rest of the water in the tank can be removed with a sponge. Next, you're going to disconnect the supply lines from the tank. Unscrew the nuts on the tank and lift it off the bowl. Wear gloves in case it cracks. I'm going to use a water solidifier to keep the water from sloshing out of the bowl. You could also use a sponge to get the water out. Now loosen and remove the nuts holding the toilet bowl to the floor. Lift the bowl and set it out of the way on a garbage bag. Now with our old toilet removed, we're going to take out the old wax ring and I'm going to stuff this rag in the hole. This is going to keep any sewer gases from coming up or anything falling down. And I'm going to take this putty knife and remove any excess wax. I'm also going to remove the old closet bolts. Now our flange is still in good shape, but if yours is broken, you can pick up a repair kit to fix it. So I've built this model to show you a problem you might run into with a renovation. Now ideally, we want our flange a little higher than our finished floor. However, if you're adding new flooring, you might find that your flange is going to be too low. Now they make a number of products to bring your flange up to the proper height so it can be properly sealed. With our new toilet ready to be set, the first thing I'm going to do is install some new closet bolts. We're going to simply slide them in, twisting them so they don't come out. And we're going to tighten down these washers so it's easier to align our toilet above them. Next, we're going to bring our new toilet in and set it upside down on this towel so we can install our wax ring. First, we're going to take our wax ring and run it underneath some warm water to soften it up, and then we can install it over the hole. With our wax ring set, next we're going to remove our rag from our drain. Then we're going to flip our toilet over and carefully lower it over our new closet bolts. Now toilets are heavy, so you might need help setting it in place. Firmly press it down and make sure it's square with the wall. To secure the toilet, add the cap bases, washers, and the nuts to the closet bolts. You're going to alternate tightening them to keep the pressure even. Use a hacksaw to cut off the excess, then pop on the caps. Next, it's time to install our tank. Now you're typically going to have your valve assembly already installed right out of the box, but we're going to need to flip over our tank and install these bolts, which are just going to slip into place. And then we're going to have to install this rubber gasket to the base. Set the tank in place and tighten the nuts by hand, alternating as you go. Check it with a level, then tighten the nuts for a watertight seal, but don't over tighten. You don't want to crack the tank. Hook up the water supply and slowly turn on the water. Then you're going to want to check for leaks around the supply line and the gasket base. If it is leaking, this can usually be fixed by tightening the bolts. Next, you're going to want to flush the toilet a couple times and then check around the base. If it is leaking, make sure the nuts are tight. Otherwise, you'll need to replace and reset the wax ring. Then you can install the seat. Typically, all you're going to need for this is a screwdriver. Now you can caulk around your base if you want to. We're not going to do that because if we do have a leak down the road, we want to be able to see it. Now the last thing to do is to take our top and set it on our tank, and our toilet installation is complete. Want more great ideas and how-tos? Go to lowes.com/howto.